Are you procrastinating? Seriously? I am sometimes, especially if I have to do something that I'm not familiar with doing or that I somehow don't want to do, like recording a video. While I love to write and do it every day, recording a video is still somewhat new to me, so I keep procrastinating. But here you see my dashboard, and you can see on my daily task, I have some mini tasks over here. I have 1 minute YouTube, and that's a minimum. My first plan was 10 minutes YouTube video, but I didn't get it done, and I decided to start today, so I have to do what I decide. So I changed the goal to 1 minute. And as you can see, all the other tasks I had today are done. They are gone from this because I've checked them off. So how did I come up with 1 minute? I did that because I found a book called Mini Habits that taught me that if you could go ridiculously low on your goals, then you could build a new habit. So I thought, okay, instead of doing the 10-minute video, which I obviously didn't get done, at least not last week, then I would aim for 1 minute, and I suppose that I've already passed that 1 minute, so I just keep going until I'm done, or you don't want to listen to me anymore, whatever comes first. But at least I got started creating this video, and here I am. And that's something I learned from this book called Mini Habits. I have the bad habit, to talk about them, to start reading books that sounds interesting, non-fiction books. And then after a while, the introduction is always good. It gives lots of promises, and I'm going to learn so much new stuff that's interesting. But then it gets boring for some reason, maybe because the author have to fill up a lot of pages, I don't know. It gets boring and I start to skim. And at one point I decide this is not worth my time, so I'll stop reading. And if it's a long book, this may be near the 20% mark. If it's a shorter book, it may be around the 50% mark. That depends. This book I read from start to end, and I didn't skim once. It's super good. The first part talks about how he came up with this mini habits and idea and why it works. And the second part talks about how you can implement those mini habits, how many habits you should work at the same time, and how many not to do, and all kinds of great tips that will teach you to grow new good habits. It will not teach you how to get rid of stuff, like if you want to stop smoking, for example. This is about creating good habits, not about stopping bad habits. So that's why I decided to do a 1 minute video today. And that's also how you can get started if you want to write and make money. I have a Facebook group about that topic, and today I sent out my first newsletter about the topic. Once written, twice buy, because it's all about making passive income from writing. And even if you don't have the time, then you can always write for 1 minute every day, or you can go for 50 words, whatever your ridiculous minimum seems to be for you. Go for that, and you build your habit of writing. Then you need a plan, of course, because just writing will not make you money. You need a plan so that you can create something that will make you money. And you can make money with your words in many ways, not just by creating fiction or non-fiction books, which is outside of the goal for this project. It's all about writing emails or writing info courses or ebooks that you sell as PDF, or even writing sales pages. Ghostwriting for others could be inside this topic. You can ghostwrite Twitter. A lot of people make lots of money doing that. Or you can ghostwrite emails And if you want, you can ghostwrite sales letters as well. But there are many who want to do the latter, not as many who want to write emails and Twitter. So there may be a good niche there. But it all starts with the good habit of getting into writing every day. So start with that 1 minute or those 50 words. Make a plan over what you want to aim at. For example, I have one daily email every day, except Saturdays. Sometimes if I send out an email Saturday, I will have it written Friday and then queued up in my autoresponder. It could be to write a chapter or half a chapter in a new ebook you're working on, or it could be simple as outlining a new course. You need to set up all those steps so you know what to write about when you have your 1 minute window, and later you can go for 15 minutes, but build the habit first. So go for the 1 minute or the 50 words and then go from there. So if you want to know more about this, then as I said, I have a Facebook group. I will link to it in the first comment. And I also have a newsletter. I will link to that as well. It's free to join, and you can of course unsubscribe any moment you want to. So join me. I will add the info in the description below. I hope to see you inside my Facebook group and on my newsletter. Have an awesome day and a happy new year.